Hello again, everyone. This is a continuation of the reading that I just did with the oracles. And now we're going to do the tarot to clarify for many of you what relevance this has in your personal journey, but why this is. For instance, is it because you're having issues with your parents, or you're having issues with yourself? You're in like an internal turmoil over some sort of regret or resentment or whatever that is. Ooh, that one flipped. I'm gonna take it. Wow. We have the Wheel of Fortune. These cards are a lot bigger than the little oracle deck, so I know that they're gonna get covered, but let me see if I can maybe put these all the way across this way so that you can still see what they were. Well, I'll have to go over them. The Wheel of Fortune. Thank you, Spirit. For Pisces. Wow. That one flipped and then flipped back and is upside down. The Page of Pentacles upside down. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. They're flying out. Eight of Pentacles. I think you can kind of... I'm sorry the glare is too... I wonder what I can do to get the glare not to be... Oh, maybe you can see better that way. Can you? Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune. The Page of Pentacles upside down. The Eight of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, wow. Wow. We have the Three of Swords upside down. The Six of Swords upside down. Thank you, Spirit, for Pisces and collective. Cross watchers, thank you. The King of Cups upside down. And the Nine of Swords. What I see here right away is that you were destined for... There was, again, it goes back to the Shaman Oracle cards I read. You are destined for something. You are destined. There's something that you're working hard on. You're destined to be an artist, a teacher, a judge, a poet, a painter, a singer, a doctor, whatever that is, right? Whatever that is, you're destined. You are destined. You have a gift. But because of a lack of stability growing up, perhaps you didn't have both parents in the same home. You didn't grow up with your family alone. Maybe your grandparents took care of you. You didn't have the finances, the resources, the emotional and financial support that you needed. You're having to work very hard at whatever this is at an older age when you can afford to, because you did not come from a wealthy past that made things easy for you, or you didn't have a support system. You're creating this for yourself now. You're trying to build a new tradition with this current life. And again, this to me goes back to what we were reading with the changes that you're destined to make, because you're destined to be somebody, to have something, to channel your life. We were talking about in the Native American cultures how we change our names through our developing phases from birth to adolescence to adulthood. And so you've worked to get to this point, or you're currently working to get to this point, so that you can have that new name for yourself that will help you feel fulfilled, complete. You're working on yourself to reach that level of abundance where you're on a high vibration. This here tells me that you did already go through a very difficult and painful time in your life. And I'm getting it has to do with your childhood. I'm getting this had to do with your upbringing. I'm getting that you didn't have, the white picket fence life with parents and the dog and the cat. You didn't have that. And the Six of Swords, normally, upright, it's kind of moving forward with something. But because you didn't have that, you felt stuck. There was that pain that you've come out of. This is in the past tense. You went through it. And you felt stuck. And the reason you felt this way is because, so the King of Cups has a lot of love. But maybe your parents did love you, but they didn't love themselves enough to show it. You didn't feel loved. You didn't feel loved. Maybe growing up, you spent a lot of time thinking, or even now as an adult, like, what if? I think one of the oracle decks I read talked about the what ifs, right? You have spent a lot of time in this mindset of kind of self-torture, sleepless nights, depression, wondering what ifs. But Spirit told you in the oracle deck that you should no longer wonder. You should act now, because you will change your life. And the bottom of the deck, we have a Page of Cups. This card tells me that you're getting a gift of abundance. I see the goldfish as gold, representation of money, food, wealth, luck. Not to mention, you're a Pisces, right? You will receive abundance, because despite of what you went through, you were always destined to be a greater force. You were meant to be this powerful force. And you will radiate with this, because it's coming. And this picture. I'm getting new, something new, a change. You go from this older, hardworking, in the face, you know, the lines shows the pain that you've endured, right? And in this new you, in the new life, you're gonna feel so peaceful and abundant and filled with joy that you have that innocence. It's like a new beginning, a brand new you. This tells me that this is the new you being born. As a result, I'm sorry, the case for these is tinfoil and my bracelet hit it. But again, that's confirmation that things sound right. It's knocking at your door. It's coming. Don't be hard on yourself. Just be your authentic self. Make the necessary change to shed that old skin. We have the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Cups upside down. This shows me that you were not doing well financially or emotionally. But it's coming. It's coming. I want to pull another card to clarify this. Let me go with a smaller deck so it doesn't cover these. To clarify what this new beginning is for you, okay? Spirit, please clarify the Page of Cups for Pisces, please. Please reveal today what is to be expected. The Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. This is telling me that, again, you're destined to have abundance, right? You don't need external validation. And once you reach that with the hard work that you're already doing, you will then come together what Source has for you. But first, you must, and I don't know if you noticed that the light flicker, the candle when I said that. But first, you must come out of this mindset, which is this depression and anxiety and sleepless nights of this self-entrapment. And in the oracle cards, it mentioned that you must take that initial step to transform to what you were destined to be. Live your truth. Be your authentic self. But in the confirmation pertaining to this new you, this brand new you, I see the Hierophant. And the Hierophant tells me that this is your destiny. This was already pre-scripted, and I said that before. This is the way it's supposed to be. Traditionally, when you think of the Hierophant, traditionally, as an ancestor and in your bloodline of the spirit of the Native American shamans, you were destined to have this force, live on this high frequency as long as you connect with earth and the animals and everything that you're destined to be. And the confirmations right here, the Wheel of Fortune, once again, it's confirming that this is what you're destined to be. The Wheel of Fortune also explains how much very symbolic for, let me pull that oracle card we had earlier here. It talks about channeling through all 4 phases, right? To manifest what that is, right? And this is what this is saying. It's basically confirming that everything's temporary. You're always going to have different facets of life, but you will ultimately reach that 4th level to complete that full wheel, and you receive what you're destined to receive. And when I see the Emperor, this tells me that is an emperor, and whether masculine or feminine energy doesn't matter. That is that righteous being, that righteous figure. You know, when we speak of an emperor, oftentimes it also refers to a father figure. So for some of you, again, we talked about in your youth, you didn't have that. Maybe because he passed when you were young, but he watches over you and he's guiding you, and he's your ancestor. This is, and again, it's confirmation. I hit this again. He's guiding you to reach your highest potential. The Hermit goes back to where's the card? There, I lined them up behind here. Goes back to this oracle deck that talks about grounding yourself and going down to the center of the earth and surround yourself with darkness and look within. Again, that's the Hermit. It's to look within, to go inward, so that you can shed those old tears and leave behind what doesn't suit you, and move forward to new abundance, right? And here we have the Magician. If you follow the path and the guidance given to you by your ancestors and these oracle cards, ultimately you will manifest what you're destined to be. And you're destined to receive abundance, regardless of what phases you had to endure. I hope you found this reading fulfilling, useful, positive guidance for you, uplifting, confirming what your desire is when you aspired to gain from this reading. I'm going to pull one oracle deck and read the book as the ultimate message for you today. The oracle deck is the Enchanted Map. So again, speaking of your destiny, the map to explore your life journey. And when you flip this lid over, it says explore your life journey. There's a key. Okay, this is why I selected this one. My spirit guide led me to this box that was sitting there for a little bit, and I hadn't used it either in a while. I have so many, but I kept being drawn to this. I was gonna end it here, but I was being drawn to this card even before I pulled this deck. So I want to see what message is here for you today. And let me just make sure that these are, because I didn't reshuffle them. They were in a box and I haven't used them in a little bit. I want to also run them over the flame of the candle and the incense that is burning to cleanse their energy since they've been sitting. Let me just make sure that these are, there's no upside down way of reading this. So I'm just going to make sure they're all upright. And I haven't used this in a while, so I kind of forgot about much of the messages, but I'll read the book. I'm sorry, I just wanted to make sure these were all right. So let me just kind of go over the candle, which has been, I always use the white candle and the black candle for protection. The white candle, I anoint my candles, and the white candle I use the guardian angel oils to anoint them before my reading. And of course I have a Palo Santo incense, and so I just want to make sure that I bring them over the flame over here and over the incense for cleansing. Okay, so now, thank you, Spirit. Give me one card with a meaningful messages that is relevant for the collective today, Pisces. What is your message and your advice from the divine and your ancestors? Oh, that flew really hard and landed over here. And I'm going to grab it, and here it is. Number 15. One ring circus. The elephant talks about luck and abundance. I also see where Pisces are surrounded by water and we're elevated. Let's see, the number 15 could be significant for many of you, as well as the number 6. 1 plus 5 is 6. Let's see what message is in this book for this card today for the collective. And here it goes. The ring circus. You're capable and competent. So this is speaking to someone who's listening right now, or to the few of you who, despite this message today, has some resistance due to some insecurity within. Again, remember, go inward to heal and shed those fears. And that is in one of the oracle cards that I initially pulled from this deck, and it might have been the serpent that said those exact words. So this is speaking to someone who feels some resistance. Don't let an outsourced resistance and an outer force resistance, that means a person or something, keep you from making this change. And the divine just told me to bring this up. This may resonate with some of you. Perhaps this has to do with your spiritual journey, and you, your family, for generations has followed a specific traditional religion that you don't see fit for you. It's not your authentic truth. So whatever that is, don't let, whether it's your own thoughts, and again, we talked about that here. We had the 8 of Swords here and the 9 of Swords here, right? Your own internal battles. Don't be your own enemy. Also, don't let anyone else, like for instance, let's say you want to tell this person, I don't want to be in this relationship anymore, and they're trying to pull you in with the breadcrumb and a narcissistic goal, but you know I love you, how could you do this to me? And then flip the script and try to make you feel sorry for them. You know, use your intuition. So do not be afraid And I'm going to go ahead and proceed with what the book says. You are capable and competent. Independence, again, one ring that speaks of individuality. And I talked about that here. You alone first. You heal. And then the connection, whatever that is, comes. Whether it's that dream job, that dream partner. But you must heal. Independence is key now as you as you step into your journey today. Others may not have the vision or resources that you need. And I mentioned that. Some of you did not have the resources that other people, that came easily for others. But don't let that stop you. Recognize that all the wisdom you've acquired along the way makes you particularly competent, capable of moving forward with assurance. Self-reliance is important. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Another aspect to consider is creating and maintaining clear boundaries between you and another. Didn't I just say that? Don't let an outside force, whether it's a person, a thing, a group of people, where there's, oh, well, you have to be part of this religion because, this is what we do. No. You have to be your authentic self. Oh, but you have to stay with me because we've been together so long and look at what we've been through. Exactly. Because of what we've been through, you're not it. Right? So you have to do this alone to get what you desire in the end. Where did I leave off? Be discerning about your partnership at this time. I just said that. Use intuition. As a Pisces, that's just secondhand nature. We're magical. And we know this. So use your intuition. You may love somebody so much. But you know that they're not good for you. That they're only going to bring you suffering and pain. The candle's flickering as I say that. So I wish you could see it's at the end of the table there. Okay. Let me go back to be discerning about your partnership at this time. When you know who you are and have a healthy sense of where you end and others begin, you're able to enter into the best kind of relationships and will attract people who mirror back your wholeness. I just said that. And again, the oracle card said that your ancestors were speaking to you earlier, and this confirmed it. When you shed the old and come together as you, wholeness as you heal as you acquire this level, you reach this frequency level of greatness, you'll automatically be drawing good, rich abundance to you. And that is good people, good luck, generous people, good things. You win prizes. You people just open doors for you just because. Okay? Interdependent relationships are always mutually supportive, stimulating, and transformative. You can achieve anything at this time. So it says that when you leave behind the past, heal yourself, reach a high level of frequency, you then draw in those people that are in alignment with your level of frequency. Okay? So don't be part of their circus. Create yours. Your circus will have abundance. Look at how the water protects you as a Pisces. Look at how you sit high above that, those, or that person, or that thing that is not in your current frequency. You're destined to sit high. You're destined to receive this brand new beginning. And you will manifest it once you take the initiation, these steps to shed, to remove, to go within, and to come out brand new and begin living this new journey. And I'm going to bring this back up. Explore your life journey. And once you know what that is, make it happen. Make it happen. It's meant for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Love and light. Namaste.